What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? What's going on, everyone? How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm going to give this 20 more seconds, let anybody join that's coming in, and then we're going to jump in. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to walk through a new product here in a moment that Pixelated is offering in the shop, but I'm just going to wait another 10 seconds before I get into it, so that way anybody that is getting ready to click in and join can do so. And then I'm going to get into it. Sweet. All right, guys. Hey, it's Patrick with Pixelated. I wanted to go live today to mention we've been adding some new products in our shop, and sometimes we add them in there without a lot of fanfare, and people maybe don't know exactly what they are. So we can explain it very easily by just doing it this way. So today we're going to be talking about the new audio guest books that we've added. You can order them on the Pixelated shop. In preparing for this, I was actually working on a blog post that's going to publish on the site probably maybe later today, if not early next week. And the blog post is all about how you can leverage audio guest books in the business space. So for, like a conference or an expo or something along those lines. And in doing it, I was like, oh, I need to talk about this in general. So, this is the new Pixelated audio guest book option, right? It's a cute phone. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways that audio guest books happen, but ours happen through these cool old phones, and basically it's very similar to our photo booth rentals. You order an audio guest book, and we actually ship it directly to you. It includes free two-way shipping, and literally it runs on battery power. All you need to do is have signage and set up the area, and people can leave their well wishes, their audio guest book entries for you there, which I think is great. And we're going to get into some of that. But today what I was looking at is I was trying to think about ways that you can leverage an audio guest book and do it in a B2B space instead of doing it for a wedding or something like that. And I came up with all this stuff. What's up, Nick?
What's up?
So I just thought I would run through some of these ideas real quick while we were here and share them with you, see if anybody has ideas about them. So first prompt that I kind of went, because like ultimately, if you're having an audio guest book at your event, you're gonna have a prompt there that says what you want people to do. If it's in a wedding, it's going to be something along the lines of tell the bride and groom or the newlyweds or whatever a favorite memory about them, or a piece of parenting advice for the future, or something along those lines. So the same thing would be true in a business application, right? What is the prompt that we could put out there? So I love these ones that I got back as I was doing research, so I thought that it might make sense to share them. So the first one is like a personal growth objective, and the prompt could be something as simple as, what personal growth or development goals, brought you to this conference, has you interested in being a member of an organization? Like, what is the reason that they're there? And prompting them, like, why? What is your why for being here with us today? I thought that one was really great. Next on the list is career aspirations. So share your long-term career aspirations, and how attending this event is going to help you further pursue those, right? So what are you trying to accomplish, and why are you here? So passion project was number 3. Do you have a passion project or side endeavor that you're pursuing? This is a great way of getting people to open up and let in a little bit more about who they are outside of, maybe their professional persona, if you will. It could be a great way to open up the conversation for other people as well. Number 2. What am I talking about? Number 4 is overcoming challenges. So the prompt is, tell us about a significant challenge you're currently facing in your field. How do you envision the conference being able to help you move past that challenge? Number 5 is the role model prompt. It says, is there a specific individual or organization in your industry that you look up to? How does their work inspire your own aspirations? I'm going to pause here for a second. I feel like over the years at Pixelated, we've talked so many times about gamification and doing it in very clever and simple ways, and just asking people questions, but not having the questions be boring or unrelated or just shallow. Really having the questions that you're taking attendees through be intimate and based around the type of conference that they're at, and the type of person that they are, and why they're at that conference, and really touching on a lot of those. And I think that that's what a lot of these things are kind of bringing it back to. So sorry, halfway through, profound thought. Moving on. Number 6, networking goals. Like, what types of connections or relationships are you hoping to build by coming here? Like, what do you want out of those? That's a great way to not only help people say out loud what they want to get, but in terms of being able to go back and listen to it. Like, think about all of this, for one side, we're talking about adding it as an experience, but from a data perspective, as an event organizer, you think about all of this information that you're getting back and how that helps. I think, having them talk about their networking goals and their reasons for attending is an incredible way to just get more of that information back. Number 7, impact on community. How do you see the knowledge and insights gained at this conference benefiting your local or professional community? Or, how do you plan to take this back and build on what you've learned here in your own community? That's a great idea. Number 8 is about innovative ideas. So share an innovation or idea project that you're working on, and discuss how this conference might provide fresh contacts or fresh insight to breaking through and continuing to build on that. Number 9, legacy builder. Consider your long-term legacy in your field. How does your involvement in events like this conference contribute to it? How does it continue to build? I think that this is a simplified version of the where do we go from here question. But again, an excellent idea. And then number 9 is personal commitment, right? So reflect on the personal commitment it took to you to attend this conference, whether it's time, resources, or effort. What does that commitment signify to you? Why was it worth making the commitment? And, what do you take away from it? So just kind of 10 quick ideas around how, if you were planning some kind of business event, and these felt very drilled down into conferences and expo kind of business events, but I think the sky's the limit if you want to get creative, whether you're talking about a grand opening for a small business or an event for a nonprofit. It's this really wonderful vehicle, these phones here. A really wonderful vehicle for you to be able to query your audience and have it be fun for them, and get a lot of really good information out of it, and also help them learn things about themselves in the process for it. So yeah, you guys, if you head over to pixelated.com, you will find the audio guest book over there. As I mentioned, it's a new product that we just added in, but we're excited to hear your thoughts about it. So I think that's it. I think we're going to keep this one short. But let us know what you think in the comments wherever they get left. All right, guys. Peace.